What we have here today is a Minka Aire, I believe pronounced Bijou, but I could be pronouncing that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. It's a pretty obscure fan, and I definitely haven't seen one before, and I can't seem to find any on YouTube. There's not much I know about it. Now, this came from the flea market. It does look like rustic. It is pretty cool. The down rod is a bit banged up, but it's in decent shape. Blade's got some minor imperfections and all that kind of stuff. So this fan uses a remote and a wall control. But of course, when I got it, the wall control is one of those cheap things, and only like 2 of the buttons worked. So I trashed that. There have been cases where I had remotes that don't work, and I took the remotes apart and I was able to get to the motherboard and clean the contacts, and it basically brings the remote back to life. But with this type of wall control, I couldn't really do that. So I had to trash it. So this fan only runs on a remote right now. And this is it. This is the original remote, Minka Aire. And the remote works really good. Now, these shades are not original. It came with these things, which I would have used. I mean, it looks ugly, but I would have used them, but they didn't fit in these. And these shades don't fit either, because you see they don't go up in there. I just kind of have them hacked on. You see it, it's that stupid design where you gotta thread that piece on the light socket. I hate that, but it does work. This one has a little bit of issues, but it's fine. I don't think they're gonna go anywhere. But it is a nice fan. Clean it up real nice so there's not a speck of dust on this thing. When I got it, the light kit didn't work, and I just discovered that the wires weren't even hooked up. And you have to remove the light kit completely to get the blades on. Even if you leave the blade arms on, you still have to take the light kit off because you still can't access it. But thankfully I had these amber glass shades around that did kind of fit it, and it does match pretty well. So this is the remote. That's the light. And of course, like most remotes, you can dim it. And then this is low speed. I'm gonna leave the light on because it does look cool. Definitely a cool looking fan, that's for sure. Definitely an oddball. The bearings aren't perfect in it, but they are passable. I added oil to them just to make them a little better. And today someone's supposed to be coming to pick this thing up anyway. I just put it on Facebook Marketplace. Here's medium. And also the battery cover is broken, so it just has tape holding it on. This thing actually moves a lot of air. I believe this is from the early 2000s. I want to say around 2004, but I forget what the sticker said. But it's somewhere around that time. It might be 02, possibly. Somewhere around then. Go ahead and put it on high. And to reverse this fan, the reverse switch is on top of the motor housing. But I'm not going to bother. Off. And like I said, the bearings aren't perfect, but they are still pretty good, so the spin down's kind of long. I definitely love this light kit a lot. And you can install it without a light kit, but I didn't have a switch cap for it. I honestly would have put it with no light kit if I could, just because of the shades. But I am glad I was able to make it work, and the shades are tight, so. And there you have it, a Minka Aire Bijou ceiling fan.